What if the most fearless predator on the African savanna isn't a lion, isn't a leopard, and certainly isn't a hyena? It's an 8-kilogram bundle of fury whose skin can rotate on its own skeleton. But here's the paradox that stopped me cold the first time I witnessed it in the field. An animal neurologically incapable of retreat can be brought to its knees. Not by any apex predator, by a mother, exactly like itself.
This is a mother honey badger and her cub. Life was going on as usual until another mother honey badger and her baby wandered into her territory. And now the question is, what happens when two mother honey badgers face off against each other? Hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and keep watching to find out.
Female honey badgers in the Kalahari Basin defend foraging territories spanning up to 500 square kilometers. A competing female's pop represents a direct biological claim on future food resources. This is resource competition made flesh, cold, calculated, and utterly ruthless. When she makes contact, 8 kilograms against 8 kilograms at full sprint, something extraordinary is happening beneath that thick hide. The honey badger's dermis is not firmly anchored to the underlying musculature. It floats. Zoologists describe it as a remarkably loose integument, meaning a gripped badger can rotate within its own skin, turning completely to bite whatever has seized it. This counter-grip mechanism took millions of years of evolutionary pressure to develop. In this moment, it is the only reason she is still in the fight. And then, hyenas. Of course. The spotted hyena's olfactory system can detect stress-related volatile compounds from kilometers downwind. They did not arrive by accident. Crocuta crocuta is one of the most sophisticated opportunistic strategists in all of megafauna. They read biochemical signals the way we read body language. She is now fighting on two fronts simultaneously: her own species and the continent's most efficient scavenger predator. I have studied territorial conflicts across 3 ecosystems on 3 continents. I have never encountered mathematics this brutal. Watch this. From completely pinned, with lactic acid saturating her fast-twitch muscle fibers and pain signals flooding her central nervous system, her adrenal medulla releases a final catecholamine surge. Epinephrine floods her bloodstream in concentrations that would be physiologically catastrophic under normal circumstances. Pain signals from her peripheral nervous system are pharmacologically suppressed. What you are witnessing is not a second wind. It is the biological equivalent of a structure detonating from within. This is maternal behavior operating at the absolute edge of what mammalian physiology can sustain. She tears, she drives, she does not stop. The rival, equally evolved, equally ferocious, equally armored, begins to lose the one thing that cannot be synthesized under pressure: the will to continue.
When the body's fuel runs out, it is always the animal with more reason to fight that remains standing. She stands over what was her enemy. Her chest rises and falls. Then, the pup stirs. One eye opens. Small, dark, still uncertain about a world it has barely survived. The African savanna that witnessed this moment is disappearing. Between agricultural encroachment and systematic habitat fragmentation, honey badger populations across sub-Saharan Africa have declined an estimated 30% in 2 decades. This mother fought 8 kilograms of fury, 2 spotted hyenas, and her own physical collapse to keep one pup alive. We are losing thousands of these battles every year, not one animal at a time, but by the ecosystem. If you've stayed this far, you've just witnessed something that happens less and less in the wild. The question isn't whether nature is resilient enough. It never was. The question is whether we are. Support verified African wildlife corridor initiatives, because this story deserves to still be real, not merely remembered.